You've passed CMAP and that is absolutely brilliant, but you're still not a practicing mortgage advisor yet. You're missing that crucial piece, which is CAS, competent advisor status. So in this lesson, we're going to strip away the jargon and make it clear. What is CAS? How does it work? And why is it the single most important milestone early in your career? So CAS stands for competent advisor status. It's your formal sign off by a supervisor, employer, or network that says you can give advice competently, that you've demonstrated that you understand the compliance and that you are no longer in need of being monitored on every single case. It is every single case when you first start. Now, until you have CAS, you can't give advice technically independently. Everything you do is supervised. So here is why CAS is such a big deal. Without it, you're always under someone else's wing. You're technically still in training, and that could be for a long time. Now, with CAS, you are recognized by the FCA as a fully competent advisor, a proper mortgage advisor. And that means you can advise unsupervised, take on your own cases, and often move more freely between employers and networks, and it can improve your career. Putting it simply, CMAP is going to open that door, but CAS lets you walk through it. Now, how does CAS work in practice? When you start, your cases are going to be reviewed by a manager or supervisor. They'll check the following things. Is the advice suitable for the client? Do the fact find, documents, and mortgage applications all match up, that there is no discrepancies? And are your notes clear and detailed enough for anyone to understand? They need to be able to read it like a book. Now, once you've demonstrated this consistently, usually across a set number of cases, you will then be signed off as CAS. Now, there's lots of misconceptions about CAS, so let's clear up a few myths. CAS isn't about being perfect, it's about being consistent. CAS also isn't just about mortgage compliance, it also looks at how you handle protection, affordability, and suitability. And CAS isn't a one-time thing forever. If you move a firm or a network, you may need to, and often do need to, be re-signed, though it's usually much quicker the second time round, and it's a little bit more streamlined normally by the employer or the network. So here's your exercise for this module. On a blank page, write down the following thing. In your own words, define what CAS is. Second thing is write down why CAS matters to you personally. We've spoken about this before. What it will give you is that confidence, freedom, earning power, career mobility. Keep writing it down. It's going to build affirmation. And then finally, list one myth or assumption you had about CAS that you now see differently. Doing this will help you lock in the concept and start thinking about CAS as your next major milestone. And in the next lesson, we're going to break down the 3 to 9 month journey that CAS is and what really happens during that time, and answer how to prepare it. I'll see you in that one.